Alright, here we go with a run from the replay system. Now this one is quite old. I think this was from the end of February. And this week I'm just in the process of recording as many voiceovers as I can so that I've got a backlog of videos to upload once Danger Pack comes out. I don't really want to be editing lots of videos in the release week because I'm probably going to be trying to get the website updated. But I guess it's also just good practice to have stuff ready to go. Generally speaking, when I do edits, I tend to record the commentary and then upload the video on the same day or maybe the day beforehand. It's pretty rare these days where I actually have lots of edited videos saved up. There have been a few exceptions to that in the past, you know, like if I record something and then have to split it up into multiple videos. Obviously, you can use them over the course of a week or so, maybe even longer. But yeah, normally I don't plan stuff well in advance. I don't have the kind of busy life that the likes of Rev and Haps do. So yeah, so this particular run, the reason it probably hasn't been uploaded is that there wasn't necessarily a specific goal. I think this one was in a pack that I had designed for a specific video, which has definitely already been uploaded. But in the end, I don't think I got any of the units that I was actually trying to get. But I just played the run out to completion anyway, and I thought it was reasonably fun. So I think this was a 4-squad pack, and I kind of wanted to play some 4-squad pets with the less frequently seen buy-sell units in customs. So here we've got Dog and Pegasus. Both of them are very uncommon in customs, even though Dog, I guess, is pretty common in Pack 1, especially in Versus. I think in customs, you just almost never see anyone playing Dog. And almost always it will be a free-to-play player, and it will be, you know, Dog plus Horse in the early turns. But I think some of these rounds look pretty funny, where the Pegasus gives tons of extra stats. It's not going to help us in this particular battle, but yeah, a rarely seen combo that is actually, I think, fun to play, even if it's not the most exciting synergy. So on turn 9, we level up into Stego, and I think I can feel at this point already that Dog plus Pegasus just isn't going to get us to the end game here in this particular pack. I'm sure if you specifically built a summoning pack around these units, as I actually accidentally launch a Groundhog off screen, then you could definitely get something done. But I'm sure that this was specifically a 4-squad pack and not a summoning pack. A little bit of a visual glitch there as we use the fly trap to get another Stego, and I do correct the error with the Osprey being too close to the front at level 3. Going absolutely ham here with fly traps and farming Stegosaurus, which is why I move the other one to the back. 50 health Cassowary on turn 10, and of course moving the Stego to the back did mess up the Osprey again, but it looks like it's going to be a tie against Meris. So level up on the Stego, and we're going to take Hydra, and then we're just going to give any old rubbish perk to the Pegasus to make sure that the Hydra gets the stats from the Stego. This is a strategy that I rarely use, but I think it's quite common to see in customs. You know, folk going for, as I actually make another error there in terms of position. I should have put the Hydra further back in the team. Much more important to summon a 5/5 Hydra head than it is to summon a 2/1 Groundhog. Although we might get away with it here. I guess, yeah, probably not quite, no. Maybe if we'd had a better perk on the Pegasus instead of Honey. And I do the same thing again, where I keep the Hydra in second position instead of moving it back. I guess you could argue that it's better to have the higher attack unit closer to the front, but I think probably I should have just played it one space further back. Hydra, just such a strong pet. I have used it in a few videos in the last year or so, but yeah, I think it is one of those units that initially when it came out I didn't see many people playing it, but these days everyone knows how good it is. And you know, there are so many different builds where you could just throw Hydra in there, and it doesn't necessarily even need to have high HP as long as it has high attack. And here we're going to end up triggering this blowfish a bunch of times, but I think we should be okay due to the number of summons we have left. Yes, the Grizzly actually snipes back right at the last second. And we're going to go for level 3 Hydra. Okay, I'm going to take the Tar and then just give it Potato to make sure that the Stego buffs still go to the Hydra. Hybrid level up plus shop scaling team here. We do finally get all our summons from the Osprey. And I think the Hydra stat line is going to be good enough. Yeah, more than good enough. Spawning that many 10-10 units, it's only a level 2 as well. And we have basically no scaling on it because all of the stats are being provided by the Stego. Pretty ridiculous. And yeah, the Stego gets sniped, so we end up replacing the equipment on the Osprey and then giving the boar here loads of triggers. Luckily, the Hydra still survives. And I think, yeah, the sheer number of summons at 15-15 each is going to get us the victory. So that puts us onto 9, and I think, yeah, I'm just going to take another Stego plus Blueberry to make sure it doesn't get the stat buff. And I guess I could have actually wasted a bunch of stats there, putting the Hydra up to 50-50, which probably wasn't necessary, but luckily the Stego at the front buffed the other Stego. And then it's a very, very easy cleanup, even though that was a relatively strong-looking squad with the Rabbit and Behemoth. So yeah, no particular goal in mind for this one, but now and again it is fun to just play the pack you have instead of trying to force a specific combo for a video.